let's check out the video. Hey, what's up internet? Mike back with another video. Elf Mike is back with another video. So today we're going to take a look at something a little bit different. So this is made by Silver Stone, more popularly known for their custom PC parts and, shall we say, PC cases. Pretty much everything. What this is a wireless PCI Express remote control to power on and reset your PC. Now, why would you need this? Because, like I said, I've been doing stuff, and in this process, let me show you guys what I have done. There is a floating PC. What this thing does is a little bit clever. So as you can see, you got your power reset and all your front LED indicator lights inside the case. Now what this thing will do is it doesn't disable the controllers for the PC case. What this will do, it will enable me to use dual control basically. So I could use the remote control with the device, or I could still, if I ever needed to, for whatever reason, I don't know why you would, is I could still physically use the buttons. So what we're going to do is have a quick look at the card, and then we're going to get to installing the hardware. So, made by Silver Stone, again, like I said, this product is very simple. It's pretty damn cheap. Links for it, as always, will be in the video description. It runs on a 2.4 gigahertz network, and it's a PCIe card. So, you know what, it's pretty simple to install. But let's see what you get inside the box. So if we open this box, we get an expansion bracket, 1x user guide. So this model is called the ES01 1 lithium battery. So taking the card out, as you can see, it's a low profile bracket. Take out the existing connector out of your motherboard and connect that into here. I'm going to quickly scan through the instructions. I've got, there we are. So I used to have this. Now I think this was from CCL or CLC or something like that. Alright guys, so I figured it out. So here's the existing reset switch cable right here. So what we do is we plug in the proprietary one, which is on the expansion card. So this plugs directly into the motherboard, and then the existing case one will plug into this one with the male pins, so creating like a three-way loop. Now that is installed, and I'll just keep knocking that GPU, so if we don't get a display on the monitor, we'll know what that is. So let's have a look. So now we're going to slot this into the existing one that we just removed. So this is a pain in the ass. Trying to line this bracket up isn't working so well, because it's catching on the case as I'm putting it in, because when I built this there was a little bit of a bend. If we just bend it a little bit, so I got it in. It just had to come in from the right angle, so it is a little bit fiddly. The retention bracket is a bit crap, so let's say that. So Silverstone retention bracket crap. So other than that, what I've done to make it easier, to disconnected this connector, which is basically connected onto the board. And now what I realised is the problem that I have now is to plugging it back in, because I can't get past the heatsink on the board. Just make sure I'm plugging it in the right way. Is this the right way? No. The right way would be this. So that's the connector back into the board. So once that's in, I'm just going to put the retention nut straight back on. I've got no anti-static anything on at the moment. This is really bad. Don't do this. And this thing's plugged in as well to the mains. It's not on, but it's still plugged into the mains. We are done. I am armed with my remote. It's quite dinky, and it's got a little keychain on the top so you can attach it to your keys, stuff like that. So now what I'm going to do is switch the power supply on. There is already mains power, so let's flick on the power supply. And you should see the motherboard light come up. It is on, but because of the light, it's just there. So now we take our remote. Look at that, guys. Staple this to your desk or to your lamp, as I've got here. So yeah, the whole process is good. Now what I want to see, just a further test, is if we hold this power button, physically hold this power button, can we force shut this PC, or can we physically reset it by pressing the reset switch? So while on the log on screen, I'm going to this time go for the reset switch. Look at that. Sorry about the flickery screen, this is a bit of a ghetto filming. This is a good product, links are in the video description. I genuinely hope you've enjoyed this video, so be sure to drop a like, help support my channel, and maybe even subscribe. So more of this stuff. So, Merry Christmas, I'll see you on the next video.